Hi, we meet again, and here I have got questions for you coming from environment and ecology, which has been a major area. This week we are spending time. Yesterday also I had environment and ecology, and a format which I am going to take you through is assertion reasoning. For assertion reasoning, it is important that you really understand as to what level I have to pitch my analysis, because sometimes some of you just factually are prepared, but when it comes to analyze in terms of relationship, you tend to either underanalyze or overanalyze. Both are extreme ends and they are not right. So therefore it is important that you should know what is the level at which I should be analyzing myself. And keeping that aspect in mind, here are questions coming for you on the screen on environment and ecology. The first question is there on the screen now. In this question, you find that statement 1 is correct and statement 2 is false. In that case, the answer will be C. In this, what we've done is that we have swapped the definition of the two, and I'm sure some of you were clear about your fundamentals on them. I suppose you would have it easily done. The second question comes on your screen now. Second question also, statement 1 is right. Statement 2 is close but is not right. Answer will again become C in that case. And then we find that dominant species, in fact, I have taken the reverse of it. The dominant species, whatever it is, like can be a plant or anything that we have got, is known mostly for its functional role, not by the number that we have got. And then I suppose usually to the contrary, they are in low in number. Anyway, I hope if some of you are not clear about these words, that we have, we would expect that you go back and read a little bit around them. Now, the third question comes on your screen. In this question, statement 1 is correct, and statement 2 is also correct. And also, we find that they both explain for each other. Here, one would expect that you're clear about the words that we have in definition, like edge effect and those words, ecotone. If you know these words, in fact, these are mostly definitional in nature. So if you know this definition and the concept, this should have been an easy question for you. Now on your screen, the fourth question is coming. In this question, statement 1 is wrong. In fact, the lowest thing has been replaced by highest, such as DPT is lowest, and then that's something which is it's highest in the top predator. So this reverse actually. And then the second statement is correct. It's basically the definition of biomagnification only that we have given. In that case, you find statement 1 is false, but statement 2 is correct. Answer is D in this regard. The fifth question comes on the screen now. In fifth question, statement 1 is wrong, statement 2 is correct. And then I suppose if you know this words like guides that you have got or gyres that you have got, I mean they are the ones which are basically there's hardly any nutrition there. Quite often they're called as oceanic deserts because of lack of nutrition there. And close to the coast, continental shelf, where upwelling is there, a lot of nutrition is there. That's why we have got a lot of fish schools to be found there. Anyway, that statement that we've got here is wrong. Statement 2 is right. So the answer in that case again becomes D. And that's the right answer. Statement 1 is false. Statement 2 is true. Now coming to the last part, sticking plaster is the word of the day. In fact, the two words together. Sticking plaster is quite often is a metaphor. Giving some unemployment allowance for a country which has got demographic window of opportunity open is like sticking plaster to the opportunity that we have got or the challenge that we have got. I mean, doing something which is not enough and just as a paying a lip service to is called as sticking plaster. It's a good metaphor. You can possibly use it in so many places. Sometimes somewhere I read it like the problem is like cancer, and then they are just trying to fix it with band-aid. Something like that is a sticking plaster that we have got. I suppose these were the words that we had. And for assertion reasoning, I want to remind you once all over again is that you should really pitch your analysis at the right level. You should not overanalyze, you should not underanalyze, and also be clear about the facts at the same time. Such is the nature of assertion reasoning question. I like you to do it, all of them, and we put in a lot of effort to give those 5 questions every night. and then the small growth, drop by drop, you just keep growing. And I'm sure when you are close to the PT examination, you would have done plenty of questions which would have prepared you for the examination in a very effective manner. And on that count, I would say good night to you.